I woke up to the most surreal sight this morning. No, there wasn't a raccoon or any kind of animal in the room. There wasn't $1 million worth of cash laying around. There wasn't somebody passed out on the floor. As a matter of fact, there wasn't anything different with the room itself. What was so surreal was the clarity of my vision. Now, albeit at the very beginning, at first, it was a little fuzzy. I think that was just my brain trying to calibrate to the modified cornea. And it's something I would describe as a delayed or focus delay or focus lag. But after that, my vision was just crystal clear. Usually my habit is I wake up and then I turn on the light and then I grab my glasses and proceed with my daily morning hygiene routine. But this morning I got up and what the hell? I was able to see and read the title of those books in the closet, and it felt like I wasn't even on planet Earth. I was on a different planet, a different universe 251, or a different dimension. Oh, it was just unbelievable, incredible, phenomenal. I was excited. I was thrilled. I was exhilarated. And it's almost as if I was granted a superhuman power. That's just how it felt. If you guess I got some kind of refractive vision surgery, you would have hit the nail right on the head. More specifically, I got something known as Lasik. I know there's a few other types of refractive surgery, such as PKR or PRK. I'm not too sure what the acronym is, but I want to say what I got, the Lasik is the most popular type. Now, I'm not even too sure about that, but just based on the numbers that I've seen and the testimonies and the conversations I've had with people who have had corrective vision surgery, I think Lasik is the one that's most common, but correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I want to take this opportunity to answer as many questions as I can. Questions that I had before I started going into thinking about getting vision correction, and just share my experience with you so you get a better idea of what this is and maybe decide for yourself whether it's right or not for yourself. Definitely, this is something that I did not decide on lightly. I mulled this over for the better part of 3 or 4 years, vacillating back and forth whether I should do it or shouldn't do it, backing out and then getting closer to doing it, and then just chickening out and backing off again. But I'm just so glad that I actually just put my foot down and just did it. And so yeah, let me answer the first question that you probably have. So why did I decide to get LASIK? What were some of the reasons that drove me to get laser vision correction surgery? Now, the first reason is it's kind of silly, but I had an irrational fear, especially in crowded public places, that my glasses would get accidentally knocked off by somebody or by a gust of wind naturally, but I would lose my glasses, I wouldn't be able to locate them, and I would be at the mercy of strangers to guide me around. Another way glasses was not working for me is I'm going to demonstrate right here. So this is a pair of prescription eyeglasses, and this is a scuba mask. So no, whether I was swimming or snorkeling or scuba diving, the mask was not able to form a tight fit around my face because of the temple of the glasses. And this is also true if you're an athlete. So not true about forming a tight fit, but whether you're playing tennis or you're playing basketball, you know that glasses have a tendency to fall off when you take a quick lurch or you have any sudden movement. So that also inhibits the maximum potential performance that you can have when you are playing sports. So it is abundantly established why glasses didn't work out for me. So logically, why not use contact lenses, right? Well, I actually did for over a decade. Now, contact lenses, however, come with their own set of complications and drawbacks, one being the cost. They were setting me back about $200 per year. And on top of that, they were extremely risky because they go directly onto your eyes. And it caused me several infections. And in addition to the high risk, there was a lot of hassle involved because contact lenses, for one, they have to be soaked in a solution inside a case. And you got to also remember to toss them out and dispose of them at the right time because they don't last forever. They're usually good for 2 weeks to a month. And sometimes the disposable ones only last a day. So glasses didn't work out. Contact lenses didn't work out. And so the only other alternative is LASIK. That was reason number one. Reason number two why I got LASIK is because I want to maximize simplicity and minimalism. Look at my head. I barely have any hair. I don't have any necklaces. I don't have any earrings or ear studs. I don't have any wristwatch or bracelets. I have a shirt on because it serves a purpose and a function. It keeps me warm. And in some establishments, no shirt, no service. So you need a shirt to be allowed entry. I have a hat on because the brim of this hat keeps the sun out of my eyes. It serves a function. Now, if I can get LASIK so that my eye can serve the function of being able to see clearly, and I don't have to have glasses or contact lenses, now that goes along with the philosophy of minimalism for me. So the question is, which practice did I decide to go with and how much did it cost? So the answer to the first part of the question is the San Diego LASIK Institute, for no other reason than it was recommended by two close co-workers of mine, and I didn't even bother shopping around or researching other practices. I know there's one in La Jolla. Another co-worker just had his surgery done there, and then there's a famous one on the radio ad, Dr. T. Feldman, I believe, but I didn't bother to spend any more time because I was already so convinced on the San Diego LASIK Institute based on the feedback of those co-workers. And so to answer the second question, if you look at this pricing chart here, at the very top, you see the $800 promotion. Now take that with a grain of salt. I think it's kind of a gimmick because I think what they do is they just mark it up by $800 and then they give everyone $800 promotion, because based on what I've heard, regardless if you go see them at the beginning of the year, middle part of the year, or the end of the year, they always have an $800 promotion all the time. So I don't know why they even put that up, but maybe it is to try to make you feel special and convince you to go with their service. So you know what, that's just marketing thing that they do, so I don't blame them. Now the Buddy Bucks, that is legit. So if you don't have somebody's name that referred you to their facility or their service, they will charge you $100 more. So initially I tried the first coworker. I think his name is Raymond. I think his name is Raymond, but I think he did his procedure too long ago and he wasn't in their system anymore, so that name wasn't validated. It didn't work for the discount. And I tried another coworker, now former coworker, now he since left to another employer, and so that his name did work, so I got a $100 discount because of him, or due to him. And now there are two different plans, the 1-year plan and the lifetime plan. The main difference being the lifetime plan gives you free enhancements for the rest of your life. So in the rare instance that you will need an enhancement surgery down the line, even 10-20 years from now, you will have that free of charge. Whereas the 1-year plan, you will get enhancements, but only for the first year, and then later on it's going to be a fraction of the cost that will be covered. So for example, if 20 years down the road you need an enhancement, it's going to cost you about 50%. I'm just throwing out some figures here. I don't know for sure, but let's say it's going to cost you 50% of what the procedure is cost. If you opt with the 1-year plan versus lifetime, because lifetime coverage. But I was thinking, lifetime warranty or lifetime plan sounds like that extended warranty you get when you buy electronics like a TV, and I've always been advised not to actually buy that. So that's why I opted with the 1-year plan. And so it cost $53.90, and then with the promotional, which kind of like a gimmick, $800 discount, it goes down to $44.90. And then because I was planning on paying cash or credit card, they also have a $50 discount for that, versus or compared to if you choose to finance, it will be $150 more. And then there's something called puctal plugs. I have really no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. But then they also toss in a goodie bag of eye drops, supposedly worth $200. Now, I think they really marked that up, or they overestimate the value of the eye drops, because I went on CVS. I think at CVS, what they provided me was some artificial tears and something called Premoxin drops. I can't remember how it's actually pronounced now. but I don't think it's $200. But overall, the amount that I paid for this whole procedure, this whole process, was $43.40.